Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Surprise Madula. So I am back, and for those of you that actually watch my channel and are interested in what's going on with this channel, you'll probably have questions, and I'm going to try to answer all of them. First of all, you guys are probably asking, where have you been? So I've been recuperating, thinking, feeling, crying, eating, you name it, I've been doing it. And I didn't want to do all of those things on YouTube. I just wanted to be away. And at a point, I convinced myself that I wasn't coming back. I was like, I'm not coming back. I hate content creation. And, just went through a whole thing about like how much I hate it. And I think sometimes when you really love something, you become like that. You become very like it easily upsets you. And I think for me, that's where I was with content creation on a whole. A couple of days ago, I actually deleted all the pictures on my Instagram because I was just really unhappy with how it was looking. And I do that like once a year where I'll just be like, delete. So this is kind of like, I don't want to say who I am, but it's just kind of something that I do. And whenever I get rid of everything, it kind of helps me. So that's just my process. Anyway, I'm not necessarily here to talk about Instagram. I'm here to talk about YouTube. So that is why I was gone. I just needed time. There really isn't some deep reason. I just needed time. And sometimes time is good. Time away from putting out a video every week. Time away from all of this is good, Secondly, you're probably wondering why, if you have been through my channel, you're probably wondering where my catalog of videos has gone. So with the direction of where I'm wanting my channel to go now, I was just thinking about the content that I previously produced, and I wasn't resonating a lot with what I had previously produced. For me, a lot of it, I don't know how to put it. When you were at a different point in your life and then you're at a different point now and you look back at certain things, not even cringing, but just questioning my thought process at that time, more so that. So based on that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take down some of these videos and then start all over. I'm not going to say I'm mature now. I don't want to paint it like that, but I kind of feel like that. Essentially, I just want to make content that I enjoy, that I would like to consume. A lot of the content that I was making previously wasn't even content that I watched from other YouTubers. So I kind of was like, girl, you're not being true to yourself. You're not being real with yourself. Why are you making something that you yourself wouldn't consume? I get that a lot of creators probably don't watch the stuff that they make, but I know what my interests are. And on YouTube, 100% of what I watch is my interests. On TV, 100% of what I watch is my interest. If it doesn't interest me, I'm not going to listen or watch it. Simple. So that was my thinking around it. Obviously, I've created a whole, list of subscribers who probably have subscribed to my channel simply for the content that I was making previously, and that's fine. For me, you're honestly free to unsubscribe if you feel that the content that I'll be making going forward doesn't resonate with you. I respect that. I don't want you to be here just as a supporter. I want you to be here someone that enjoys my content and my personality. Simple. Let's talk about the content that we'll be making going forward. So essentially, I want to be making content that resonates with me. Right now, what is resonating with me is a bit of pop culture, is a bit of fashion, is a bit of social commentary, is a bit of current affairs. These are things that encompass my personality, my thinking at times, and I just want to share those interests. Sometimes I want to talk about beauty trends. Sometimes I want to talk about the male gaze and how much it's hurt women in our society. And sometimes I want to talk about gender-based violence and the things that have happened. And sometimes I want to talk about how hard university is. And sometimes I feel like dropping out. I want to talk about those things and be real and realistic about them. And then sometimes I want to share, some advice about going to interviews, how to fix up your CV, etc. That encompasses a lot of who Surprise is, and I want to share that with you guys. So I won't be making any vlogs. It will simply just be me giving commentary on things that are happening in the world. It won't be long videos because I obviously don't want to bore you with my voice, but essentially that is the direction that I want the channel to go in. My interests are vast, and I want to share them. I want to be able to enjoy the content that I make. I want to enjoy making the content. So essentially, that is all that I came here to say. The channel is called Surprise Madula, and we are just going to talk about the things that are happening in society, me giving my opinion, me sharing stories of things that have happened to me in my childhood, etc. What it's like living alone. Do I still enjoy it? You know, things like that, things that I really think could maybe help someone or could really just encourage someone to, I don't know, do something. Essentially, that is where I'm looking for my channel to go. I want to share my interests and share my life in a way that is, not my finger hitting my desk. I want to share my life in a way that is comfortable for me. Enough of myself that I don't feel like I'm compromising, but then at the same time giving enough for people to know that they're not alone in the situations that they face. Does that make sense? So essentially, I am back. And the first video that I wanted to talk about was colorism and the male gaze. And I'm really excited. I'm still drawing up content, like the script for it, if you will. And I'm really excited to have this conversation. I had a conversation about it on my TikTok, and y'all better go check it out, you know? Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening to me go on for about 6 minutes. I just wanted to share my thoughts as to where we are going. If you still want to be a part of this whole thing, please do subscribe if you are into everything that I just mentioned. I really do appreciate it. Another thing that I want to talk about is the importance of medical aid in South Africa and what is considered cosmetic surgery and what is considered non-cosmetic surgery. Just stuff that I've had on my mind that I'd like to discuss with you guys, and documentaries that I've watched and my thoughts, etc. And Blood and Water, I just watched season 2. I'd like to talk about that. So anyway, guys, that is where the channel is going. Social commentary, my thoughts on everything and anything that is going on in this world. And if you are keen on stuff like that, stay tuned. Really? Not me pressing the stop button and it not stopping. Bye.